Agriculture is one of the major occupations in India and plays an important role in the livelihood of a large section of the population. India practices both traditional and modern methods of farming. Today, we are going to learn about different specialized methods of farming, including cuniculture, apiculture, vermiculture, floriculture, medicinal plant cultivation, mushroom culture, pisciculture, aquaculture, mariculture, sericulture, aviculture, polyhouse farming, hydroponics, aeroponics, cuniculture, rabbit farming. Cuniculture is the practice of raising rabbits, mainly for meat and fur, and sometimes for ornamental purposes. Important points. Requires comparatively low investment. Rabbits can produce several offspring. Feeding costs can be relatively low. Rabbit meat has nutritional value. Some breeds have commercially valuable fur. High-yielding foreign and crossbred varieties can be more profitable. Exam point: cuniculture, rabbit farming. Apiculture, beekeeping. Apiculture means the scientific or organized rearing of honeybees for honey production. The term is derived from Apis, a genus associated with honeybees. How is honey produced? Bees collect nectar from flowers and bring it to the hive. Through biological processes, the sugars in nectar are converted mainly into glucose and fructose. The resulting honey is stored in honeycombs. Importance: honey is used as food. It also has medicinal uses. Beekeeping can be a profitable activity. Bees also play an important role in pollination. Exam point: apiculture, beekeeping. Vermiculture, earthworm farming. Vermiculture is the process of using earthworms to produce vermicompost. Earthworms consume organic waste and release material that can be used as an organic fertilizer. Advantages: helps manage food and animal waste. Produces organic manure. Can be carried out even on a small scale. Vermicompost is suitable for vegetable gardens and flower gardens. Exam point: vermiculture, earthworms and vermicompost. Floriculture, flower cultivation. Floriculture means the cultivation of flowers and ornamental plants. Flower cultivation in India developed significantly during the Mughal period, when garden culture received considerable attention. Major flower growing states mentioned: Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. Kerala also has suitable conditions for several flowers, including jasmine, rose, marigold, tuberose, lotus, orchid, anthurium, gladiolus, lily. Exam point: floriculture, flower cultivation. Medicinal plant cultivation. India has a long tradition of using medicinal plants, particularly in systems such as Ayurveda, Siddha and Unani. Medicinal plant cultivation has developed as an important agricultural sector because the availability of some medicinal plants has declined over time. Importance: has considerable commercial potential. Medicinal plants are used in traditional systems of medicine. Farmers cultivate commercially important medicinal plants. The Kerala Forest Research Institute provides assistance to medicinal plant growers. Mushroom culture. Mushroom culture is the cultivation of edible mushrooms under suitable environmental conditions. Important points: mushroom cultivation is practiced as a small-scale farming activity in Kerala. White button mushroom, straw mushroom and oyster mushroom among varieties cultivated in India. Commercial mushroom cultivation in India began in the 1960s. Mushrooms are also produced for export. Exam point: mushroom culture, cultivation of edible mushrooms. Pisciculture, fish farming. Pisciculture refers to the scientific farming of fish. Fish farming includes activities such as establishing hatcheries, scientific breeding, creating suitable conditions for fish growth. It is also known as fish farming or fish culture. In Kerala, important forms mentioned in the study material include Karaimeen farming, shrimp farming, ornamental fish farming. Exam point: pisciculture, fish farming. Aquaculture. Aquaculture is the scientific cultivation of organisms that live in water, including fish, mollusks, aquatic plants. It can be carried out in both freshwater and saltwater environments. The term comes from the Latin word aqua, meaning water. Exam point: aquaculture, scientific farming of aquatic organisms. Mariculture. Mariculture is a branch of aquaculture involving the cultivation of marine organisms. For example, marine shellfish and other sea organisms can be cultivated using controlled methods. Remember the difference: aquaculture, aquatic organisms in general; mariculture, marine organisms; sericulture, silk production. Sericulture is the practice of rearing silkworms for silk production. Silkworms feed on mulberry leaves and produce silk fibers while forming their cocoons. Silk. The silk fiber is produced from secretions of the silkworm. Sericin and fibroin as important proteins associated with silk. A single silkworm can produce a very long silk filament. Major areas mentioned. Sericulture has become an important agricultural and cottage industry activity in Karnataka, West Bengal, Kashmir. Exam point: sericulture, silkworm rearing for silk. Moriculture, mulberry cultivation. Moriculture is the scientific cultivation of mulberry plants. Mulberry leaves are important because they provide food for silkworms. Key connection: moriculture, mulberry cultivation, food for silkworms, sericulture, silk. This connection is especially useful for competitive examinations. Aviculture, bird farming. Aviculture refers to the rearing of birds, ranging from poultry birds to valuable ornamental birds. Examples mentioned include guinea fowl, emu, turkey, ducks, ornamental birds. Quail farming. Quail farming involves the commercial rearing of quails for their eggs and meat. Features: requires relatively little space, has comparatively low production costs. Quails have a short life cycle. Artificial methods are used for hatching because quails do not have a strong brooding tendency. Emu farming. The emu is a flightless bird native to Australia. It is raised for eggs, meat, oil, ornamental purposes. Emu farms have existed in several parts of India, including areas of Kerala. Guinea fowl. Guinea fowl originated in West Africa. They are raised mainly for meat, eggs. They are known for good disease resistance and can adapt to the Indian climate. Turkey farming. Turkey production in India is relatively limited. Turkey production centers associated with Kerala, Karnataka, Haryana. Polyhouse farming. A polyhouse is a type of protected cultivation structure in which plants are grown under a controlled environment. Polyhouses are part of the broader category of greenhouse cultivation. Conditions that can be controlled: temperature, light, humidity, water, Air movement, carbon dioxide, nutrient availability. Advantages: protects crops from unfavorable weather, helps reduce the impact of pests and climatic variations, can be used where conventional agricultural land is limited. Cultivation can even be started on a terrace. Limitation: polyhouse farming can involve higher costs and requires careful management. Exam point: polyhouse, controlled environment farming. Hydroponics. Hydroponics is a modern agricultural method in which plants are grown without soil. Instead of soil, plants receive the necessary nutrients through water containing dissolved nutrients. Main features: soil is not required. Nutrients are supplied through water. Suitable for certain vegetables and flowering plants. It is considered a high-tech farming method. Aquaponics. Aquaponics, where nutrient-rich water associated with aquatic systems can be used for plant cultivation. Exam point: hydroponics, growing plants without soil using nutrient-rich water. Aeroponics. Aeroponics is another soil-free, high-tech method of farming. Here, plant roots are suspended in the air, rather than being placed in soil or submerged in water. Nutrients are supplied directly to the roots, generally through a spray or mist. Main features: no soil is required. Roots remain exposed to air. Nutrient solution is sprayed onto the roots. Artificial lighting, such as LED lighting, may be used in some farms. Exam point: aeroponics, growing plants with roots suspended in air and supplied with nutrients. Quick revision: cuniculture, rabbit farming; apiculture, beekeeping; vermiculture, earthworm-based vermicomposting; floriculture, flower cultivation; pisciculture, fish farming; aquaculture, farming of aquatic organisms; mariculture, marine farming; sericulture, silkworm rearing for silk; moriculture, mulberry cultivation; aviculture, bird farming; hydroponics, soil-free farming using nutrient-rich water; aeroponics, soil-free farming with roots suspended in air; polyhouse farming, controlled environment cultivation; mushroom culture, cultivation of edible mushrooms. So, these are the important methods of farming we discussed today. Remember the key terms: cuniculture, rabbit; apiculture, bee; vermiculture, earthworm; pisciculture, fish; sericulture, silkworm; moriculture, mulberry; hydroponics, water; and aeroponics, air. These terms are particularly useful for general knowledge and competitive examinations. Revise them regularly, and you'll be able to identify the different farming methods quickly.